A. All right. So I made a community post saying that I was going to take about a week off just to like focus on some things and work some things out. But of course, we got a new character reveal for Wuthering during that week, so I'm a couple days late, but it's better late than never. And here we have a brand new character called Mortefi, and he looks so damn cool. I don't know anything about him, so we're gonna read through his profile and learn about him. We have a developer's note on him. So to start, Mortefi sports a neatly combined horsetail of crimson hair that cascades like a stream of flame. His eyes, deep set and brimming with prideful aloofness, give off an air of elegant danger. Unlike the stereotypical researchers who often come across as rigid and inarticulate, Mortefi exudes a sense of nobility. However, a fervent intensity lurks within his gaze. While his words are gracefully spoken, there lies a dormant dragon within him, nestled amidst the ashes. His politeness, akin to a thin layer of snow, conceals the fiery volcano that awaits its moment to erupt. So he's got like this crimson dragon, as it's called right there. It's kind of giving me some Junior vibes, some Rubido vibes from Xenosaga with the whole red dragon mode thing. And I mean, he's got the design for it too. But yeah, he's got just this dragon sleeping inside of him that he just lets out. It's kind of just an all-out, all of his power, a lot like Rubido. But Mortefi's design draws inspiration from the legendary fire-breathing dragon of European folklore. His right chest bears a tacit mark, which we will get to in a second, adorned with the striking red crystalline matter that extends down his right arm. These crystalline formations closely resemble the scales of a dragon. To conceal these unique features, Mortefi covers them with bandages and dons fire-resistant gloves. However, when his fury ignites, the scales grow exponentially. So is this kind of like a Corrin thing where they're both like half dragon but half human? With him, Mortefi, at least it kind of seems like he can't really control it. And it says, however, when his fury ignites, these scales grow exponentially, and he has to wear fire-resistant gloves to kind of keep himself from burning his gloves. So is this some type of like Corrin thing, but he doesn't have as much control where he can just like turn into a dragon? Because that would be really, really dope. The red crystalline substance grants him the ability to manipulate fire. With subtle guidance, he can channel flames down the scales on his arms, creating a mesmerizing display reminiscent of a dragon's mighty claw. When Mortefi fully unleashes his forte, a spectral dragon manifests behind him, its form composed of blazing petals that dance and flicker with intensity. Kind of reminds me of like Ouroboros power from Future Redeemed. Or I guess the more nerdy answer is like personas. But here we actually get a close-up of Mortefi. I like the design, and I guess we can see, okay, yeah, we can see the tacit mark right here on his right side, just barely going along with it. And we can see a closer look of the like the scales. Oh my god, these look cool. Kind of reminds me of Noah's like Lucky 7 arm gauntlet kind of thing, which there's a lot of Xenoblade and just like Xeno references, I guess, here already. And here he has a little description. Mortefi, Dragon's Breath, a member of the Academy's Department of Safety and an expert in applied tacitite study, Mortefi can transform his built-up frustration into flames. From a fiery wrath that consumes all, the red dragon shall descend. So yeah, really, red dragon really pushing on the whole Rubido stuff. Fire can be directed along the red crystalline matter on his right arm. And I like this design. The contrast with his black and dark red outfit with this like white lab coat. I don't know what this whole white coat is about. The red crystalline matter extends around Mortefi's tacit mark on his chest. Yeah, so we can see the crystalline matter like growing on his chest. Where does this matter come from? Are we gonna learn that? I don't know, we might. An elegant geek. Classical music always fills the air in Mortefi's laboratory, providing the perfect backdrop for his work. With the intricate and precise compositions serving as his muse, Mortefi would write scientific equations with flames in the air as he contemplated his latest research, much like a devoted conductor leading an orchestra. Even on the busiest of research days, Mortefi never neglects his afternoon tea ritual. He firmly believes that indulging in fine desserts help replenish the energy his brilliant mind consumes. Alright, so he's just like me. He's a tea freak just like I am. Alright, I love tea. I want to learn more about different types of tea and what they do. Maybe they're like placebos and essential oils that they don't actually do anything, but just the thought of them having different effects is calming. But yeah, I like tea a lot and I want to learn more about it. So maybe I could go up to the homie Mortefi and he can give me a couple pointers. While Mortefi's noble heritage demands a flawless image, he devotes minimal time to anything other than his research. His crimson hair, though simply combed, always remains impeccably neat. Similarly, Mortefi's pristine white robe, his constant attire, rarely bears any signs of wrinkles or stains. His obsession with cleanliness and orderliness extends seemingly into his laboratory where everything is meticulously arranged. Hubristic, irritable, but never cruel. The combination of Mortefi's chilling face and proud eyes immediately convey that he is not someone amiable. I'm not sure what that means, but his patience for anything outside of his lab is incredibly limited, easily leading to agitation. In these moments, he subconsciously starts fidgeting with a lighter adorned with dragon patterns. Usually, Mortefi doesn't use this lighter for ignition, but once the bear is poked, he won't need a lighter for fire anyway. Yeah, so it's kind of funny and ironic that he has a lighter even though he will never need to use it, since he literally has the power to control fire. In European folklore, dragons are often associated with chaos and evil, known as fire breathers and fear mongers. Mortefi, however, never uses his fire irresponsibly. Born into nobility, he was raised and educated in a manner that molds his hubris and grace. Yet amidst the aristocratic, it's kind of blurry, so I thought it was saying atrostatic or some shit, but aristocratic circles he inhabited. He couldn't help but notice the hypocrisy and indifference that pervaded their interactions. This realization ignited a flame within him, one that he cleverly wielded to mock the imperious and scorch those lacking sincerity. Oh my god, look, and then we get this. Okay, yeah, look at his lighter. This shit is clean. Imagine if there is a real life Wuthering merch and this lighter was one of them. This looks so dope. Like the bright red with the dragon on it. Yeah, this is clean. If this was a lighter in real life, I would definitely buy that. Dragon, grumpy cat. Mortefi is not one to get angry for no reason. Deep down, he is a gentle soul who responds well to coaxing. Whenever he starts getting cranky, a small concession from his flunders, accompanied by praise for his creations, is all it takes to make him approachable once again. In fact, as long as you can clearly articulate what kind of invention you want, he is willing to strive towards making your desires a reality, no matter how unrealistic they may sound. Sometimes this irritable red dragon, there it goes again, and capitalized, this is definitely Ruby though, feels more like a grumpy, puffed up cat who can be easily appeased with simple petting. Perhaps you could even try keeping Mortefi in a state of alternating calm and anger by provoking him and then immediately offering consultation. Do it at your own risk though. Okay, yeah, and then we get some emotes of Mortefi. Here he's drinking his tea, my guy, and then he's got his little fire. So he's calm, but if you piss him off, he won't hesitate. All right, he's like two sides of the same coin, very sharp edges of the sword. Both sides of the sword are very sharp. So he's got a very calm side, and then he'll fuck you up on the other side. A fire exclusive to Mortefi. Flames manifest in various hues. Mortefi's fire possesses a distinct crimson color that symbolizes unbridled wrath. It mirrors the blistering flow of lava beneath solid stone and smoldering cinder. Born from his repressed childhood and taxing career, this fire within him ignited under certain circumstances. Fueling his heart with wrath, Mortefi harnesses his blaze to incinerate hypocrites and snobs who dare cross his path. However, his flames now find a different purpose as he dedicates himself to research. As long as his temper remains ablaze, the fire within Mortefi will never cease. Perhaps as a brilliant inventor, he has already planned the intricate circuitry that fuels his fury. Blaze blooms in bile. Mortefi's fire is a substantialization of his accumulated negative emotions. As the combat unfolds, annoyance builds up in him, which, when fully charged, will result in an enhanced resonance skill. By then, his enemy will know the furious dragon's flame. So that's cool. So he has a unique mechanic called annoyance. So I guess over time it will build, and then once it becomes full, his skill gets stronger. It's like an enhanced version of it. All right, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if we've seen any other character so far who has a unique mechanic like that, but Mortefi is reminding me a lot of Alto, not so much in personality, but I guess design and like the way they're describing him. It seems like Mortefi, when he's not pissed off, he's like a funny, chill, just easy to get along with goofy guy. But if you tempt him, he won't hesitate to incinerate your ass. But yeah, he reminds me quite a bit of Alto, which makes sense since they're both dual gun wielders, right? I think Alto is a dual gun wielder. I don't remember. It's been a minute since we covered him, so I don't remember. Yeah. Okay, now we get to his basic attack right here. Mortefi uses pistols empowered with tacitite energy. He shoots gracefully and lethally. Every shot that hits the enemy builds up his annoyance. Hold down the attack button and Mortefi will gracefully aim at enemies with even greater precision, unleashing enhanced shots that inflict more damage. And here we can see his animation. I like the red kind of streak that stays behind, like the red after image streak that stays behind after he shoots. Look at that shit. That's so cool. Dual gun wielders are always so dope. They'll always be my favorite, one of my favorite types of attacking classes, I guess. Dual guns are just so dope. Now we have his skill. The red dragon roars amidst the ashes of its enemies, unleashing fiery blazes as a form of punishment. Mortefi swiftly fires a blaze towards the front, simultaneously building up annoyance. When annoyance is maxed, Mortefi's resonance skill is immediately refreshed and enhanced. His enhanced resonance skill utilizes all the stored annoyance to release a scorched streak of flames, inflicting greater damage upon a wider range of enemies. So he can instantly use his use his skill again, because like it says right here, when annoyance is max, Mortefi's resonance skill is immediately refreshed and enhanced. So he can use his skill like right before the gauge maxes out, and then it'll max out and he can use it immediately again after, and it will be stronger. That's so cool. Yeah, Mortefi is looking like a top tier character, and he's probably a 4-star character as well. A lot of the 4-star characters in this game are just so goddamn strong and they look so cool. So that just makes the 5 stars even cooler. All right, Sanhwa's a 4-star. She should be a 5-star. Same with Alto. And there's so many 4 stars that looks like they should be 5 stars. And then by that logic, the 5 stars should be 6 stars because they all just look so cool. Here we have his forte circuit. Mortefi is always suppressing his temper, but the flames he controls in battle only serve to further fuel his frustration. Once annoyance is maxed, Mortefi fully embraces the red dragon in his wrath, summoning a spectral dragon from the fiery depths. Mortefi unleashes it upon a broader array of foes while simultaneously expending all of his built-up annoyance. So this is cool. Once his annoyance is fully built, just look at it. That is so cool. That is so dope. I like the whole like dragon wing behind him. But yeah, Mortefi's dope. And here's his Resonance Liberation. So basically his special. The red dragon asserts his dignity through fiery flames. Mortefi inflicts aerial damage upon nearby enemies as the waves of fire intensify. His adversaries have no choice but to surrender to the dragon's awe-inspiring presence. So yeah, just look at this animation. This is so cool. You see the dragon right there? Oh, this is so dope. I like that a lot. Okay, this is all we have to share at the moment about Mortefi, the brilliant inventor, fiery temper, and a nobleman whose patience yearns for a soothing touch. All right, so that's all there is for Mortefi. This profile was a bit shorter than Sanhwa's and even Dungeons, who we got the first character with a profile. But let's go check out his page on the website, since he should have one by now. Oh, okay, so I mean, I just typed in the Wuthering Waves website and it took me straight here. But yeah, here's Mortefi. Born into the upper class, Mortefi is a lofty man with an erudite look. Renowned for his exceptional talent in scientific research, Mortefi was once famed as the youngest genius in the new Federation. Driven by a thirst for knowledge, Mortefi later abandoned his privileged life to work as an international research fellow at the Academy. It's not hard to win Mortefi's favor, just remember to talk nicely and always show him with ample praise. Always shower him with ample praise. A fire, since you've done this much for me, go ahead, tell me. Or fine, since you've done this much for me, go ahead and tell me. The wildest inventions you can think of, and watch me make them happen for you. So here we have Mortefi, our latest character, right next to Sanhwa and Danjin over here. And it looks like he is also part of Huanglong. And I guess, yeah, Alto and Anke are the only characters we have from the Black Shores right now. And then the only two unknown are obviously the Rovers, but everyone else lives in Huanglong. So I'm hoping we get more Black Shores characters and even some like a different place like Tiancheng. So, but for now we just have to wait. There are still so many more characters we haven't officially have revealed yet. I've seen all the characters and some of them look so dope. There's a certain one I'm looking forward to, and y'all will know who that is when they get announced, because I will not shut up about it. But yeah, that's really about it for now. That's all the information we've gotten so far, is just a new character reveal for Mortefi. So now that makes 3 dual gun wielders we have so far. We have Chixia, Mortefi, and Alto. So I'm excited to see what other type of weapon types there are, but for now we just have to wait. So that's really about it. As always, see you next mission and play some goddamn Xenoblade.